The Ghostbusters Ecto 1A coming up next on Monster Hobbies. What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in this box?
What's in the box?
Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful August 1st, 2018. And that means that there's only a few more months until our Monster Hobbies Build a Monster contest. So today we're going to take a look at the Polar Lights Ecto 1, the first Ghostbusters vehicle. And this is interesting too because AMT has created the Ecto 1A, which actually came out years before the Ecto 1 kit. So now, without further ado, Monster fans, let's go down and see what's in the box.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters! Alright, here we go with another great unboxing. And we have the Ghostbusters Ecto 1A from Polar Lights with over 50 pieces. Oh my goodness! And as you can see, it's quite a interesting box. Very boxy, very cardboardy. And on the back, of course, we have the write-up, which is typical of Polar Lights. And we also have the Back to the Future Time Machine and Meet George Jetson, Jetson's car. Alright, but for now, we want to take a look at the original Ecto 1. And so it's got the typical Ravel fold-open type box, which was always annoying, but not so bad with Polar Lights. Okay, so here's a little instruction sheet that comes with this. And this is pretty much a snap together, but it always helps to have some glue and paint. So as you can see, the assembly is quite interesting, very exciting. Alright, so here we have the instruction sheet, and of course it shows all the original equipment that went on the top from the very first movie, which had the electron cannon and the storage equipment. And of course, yeah, as you can tell, the kit is very basic. Most of the detail is in the ghost-busting equipment, and the rest, of course, is just simple body and interior, snap-together type wheels, and our decal sheet, as well as this. It all screws together, much like a promotional. And on the back you have the French, so that it can be built in America and Canada. And over here they also have optional painting colors. So you can see what the different paint colors are on the model. So now let's take a look at the plastic itself. And here we have the first parts tree. As you can see, it's Cadillac, so it's big. We have our dashboard here with some neat ghost equipment on it. Very typical of the 59 Cadillac. And some of the ghost-busting tanks and our steering wheel. The fins are inserted on the side of the body, which is kind of unique, helps in the molding process. Then we have our ladder here, and some of our hoses for our ghost equipment. And next up, I happen to have the chrome right here. So get that out of the bag. And of course our axles with the screws. But if you look at the chrome, you can tell that it is very nice. There's our typical 59 Cadillac front grille. And then our hubcaps, and they have the extra plastic around there for the tire to fit on. And there's our sirens and light bars, and that nice Cadillac rear bumper, which of course you're going to have to paint the bullets with some Tamiya clear red. There's also a set of 4 headlights here. I don't think they're used for headlights though. Oh, these are the spotlights, glue into the roof. Okay, so put that aside, and over here we have some of the actual ambulance equipment. So there's our siren front and the dome back, and a spotlight, and some weird chrome piece there. I have to figure out what that is. Okay, then we move into our glass. And this is the rear window, which has this really dark tint to it. But of course it is still a bit transparent, translucent, I guess. And it's got the two holes to snap into the body. And here we have the main frame for our ghost busting equipment. Which this piece here I think comes off, so it would look like that. And quite nice detail to it. Some of the cross braces are hidden behind canisters and whatnot. And next we have our tires, which include the white wall inserts. And these are pretty nice tires. White walls, I suppose, will click in there. It's got the little ridge as well. So when your whole wheel assembly snaps together, of course, using our chrome, so that will go on top there. And then our tire wraps into it like that, which I won't do right now for obvious reasons. So that's quite what you get. There are no descriptions on the tire itself on the sidewall, so it doesn't say Firestone or Goodyear or any of those. Just so you know. Oh, and now we come to our clear front windshield. And it's very nice again. Got a nice center cross brace in there for support. Okay. Not too exciting on a windshield, of course. Alright, and inside the package containing the stickers, they're not really decals. These stickers, and you can see the original Ghostbusters ghost logo, we have our police headlights, or headlights, what do you call those things? You know what I mean. The light bar. The light bar, of course. And quite interesting colors. Pink Ecto 1A. Kind of orangey pink. Okay, and here's the part we're all looking forward to. I'll just back this up. There's our ambulance body. And as you can see, it's quite long. If you're inventive, you can actually fill all these holes and everything and make this as a normal vintage ambulance. So, multi-purpose. Oh, and as we flip it inside, you got a couple little dots and bits for windows to fit in. And of course the little mounts for your screws. Okay, so here we have a nice interior. It's got quite a bit of good detail in there. The seats have the texture into the cushions. There is a little bit of stuff on the floor for your carpet. It's got a nice little rubber mat. A telephone, which you would have to grind off and fill if you're going to make this into a stock 59 ambulance, because that is a Motorola or something from the 80s. But anyway, there's the two jump seats there. And again, a texture here, and the little wheels for your gurney, if they actually included one, as well as some equipment bits in the fender wells. And then we have our undercarriage here, which is just a one piece, so again, very snap together like, but does represent a Cadillac very nicely, especially those big massive mufflers. Okay, and that will bring us to the conclusion of this review, but before we go, I want to show you a built-up version of the Ecto 2. And of course we got to get right down into there. This is the AMT kit that was released, like I said in the intro, a few years before this kit. Almost a decade, really. This kit came out with Ghostbusters number 2. And again, you can see the differences we have the Ghostbusters original logo and the Ghostbusters 2 one with the two fingers up. And the equipment on the roof is quite different from the original equipment on the box. And of course the lights are all blue, whereas in this one they were more multicolored. Gets a little more pizzazz in the second movie. But the dimensions of the body are the same from both kits, and that interior is very similar to the interior in the Ecto 2, or the Ecto 1A. It's the Ecto 1A. I must be getting tired. Okay, but anyway, you can see quite the differences in them. And one day I will build this and have these two on display at Monster Hobbies. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Monster Hobbies What's in the Box, where we got to look at the inside of the Ecto 1 from Polar Lights. And now, if you would like to make a creepy contribution to our webpage, to our YouTube channel, please look in the banner on our Facebook or YouTube page. Ha ha ha! Trying to confuse myself again. Woo! Anyway, look for the PayPal icon there and please click it. I appreciate it very, very much. And if you would like to see some of our other cool unboxings in our What's in the Box series, please check them out here and here. And don't forget to check out an early edition of our Monster Hobbies video for the contest right over here. And don't forget to subscribe to us here and like and click on the notification bell so that every time I make another What's in the Box, you're the first to know. And until next time, happy screams!